we just got back from Atlanta and went to some stores that we just, don't really have around here, like Target and a GameStop and Walmart. I mean, I have a Walmart nearby, but they never have anything at my Walmart, so I don't even bother even looking in there anymore. But it was my aunt's memorial service, and it was a good service. I got a lot of family members, and got to see them, and got to see some people I haven't seen in quite a while, and yeah, it's just been a depressing weekend. It really has. I really love my aunt. I mean, she made it to 83, so, but to kind of help us get over it, me and Mr. S went shopping, and Dad and my sister and everybody. So this is what we got. My dad, he has a few of these raisin, California raisin guys, and I found this at that I posted a video of Full Circle Toys, and this is what I found there, and I think he'll enjoy that. And Mr. S, of course, got some more Pokemon cards. He found some Japanese packs, which is that's pretty cool. And he got some Japanese stuff, and Dig Trio with hair. I have never seen that before. So anyway, this is what he got, and he also got a little Pokemon backpack here. He's been wanting like a little backpack to be able to put little toys and stuff in, and put his, he has a carry case for his game, but he doesn't have like a bag to put all his games and everything in. His carry case only holds a few games. But anyway, he got that, and he got this. And I finally found that Hot Wheels Sky Striker. Let's open this thing up and take a look at it. Take a look here and open it up. I've been seeing people getting it and stuff like that, and I was like, yeah, if I ever see it, I'll get it. And the Walmart there in Atlanta I went to didn't really have anything much. I mean, they had more than I've ever seen, but it's all stuff that I already got. So yeah, but they had this there, and I was like, yeah, this is I've been thinking about getting it. I'll go ahead and grab it, and it'll come home with us. It is, of course, this die cast. And it looks just like a Sky Striker. See, we got the little emblems and stuff. And then it's got the little stand on. I'm sorry, I'm pausing and stuff. It's been a rough weekend. That's all I can say. But let's get in there. There we go. Yeah, it looks really good. You can just play it wings in or wings out. But it looks just like the one from Top Gun. I mean, it looks just like it, just painted differently. I mean, it has the exact wing. This one feels a little bit more loose than this one does. This one feels a little bit higher quality. Like you can even hear the versus. Yeah, see, it just feels better. But yeah, it's nice. I just went ahead, like I said, I went ahead and got them. It's just something I wanted. So I also found I found this on the way to Atlanta. at a Target. Again, I posted one of my previous videos, showed what they had at Target, and it wasn't really a whole lot. And I saw this thing in there hanging up. I don't have the Retro Trooper. I do have the Classified Trooper, and he pretty well looks exactly the same. But I thought I was going to get this. I thought I'd just go ahead and get this because I need somebody to put in the snake armor if and or when I ever get it. So let's pop them open here. Take a look at them. But Mr. S got to see some cousins, and over the weekend he got to play with my nephew. And of course, my nephew's 24 years old, and my son's only 11. But they play together very well, and chase each other around and wrestle, and do things that I'm too old. I can't. I'm just too old to wrestle. My back is always killing me. But anyway, here comes some crackling noise, so if you're wearing headphones, you might want to turn them down. Oh, man. Let's see. That's a nice articulation there. You can look straight down, look up. Oh, man, that's really good articulation on this one. Yeah, nice, very nice. I think this needs to be pulled up a little bit more. Oop, 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 oop. And my aunt was my dad's sister, if anybody's curious. They're not pinless, really. I'm surprised. But yeah, he feels nice and loose. He doesn't feel like he's all gooped together and stiff. That was a little stiff, but not too bad. Manageable. It feels pretty good. It looks all right. I prefer the classified version. It looks just a little bit better, but hey, this works. Again, for what I wanted it for. That's all I wanted it for, was the have something to put, somebody to put in the snake armor one, when and or if I ever get it. Good grief. Dadgummit. Well, I'm just gonna cut this thing out of there. I just don't want to fiddle faddle with it, and this is all garbage anyway. Just watch your fingers. Dang, I just don't want to come out of there. There we go, finally. Holy moly. There we go. That's nice detail on that. I like that Cobra emblem right there. And a little bit of chest armor. They do have ab crunch. They do have pretty good motion. These I have a couple of these retro so far, and I like them. They did a good job on them. And then looks like he's got a submachine gun here. Probably a little, looks kind of like a grease gun, like a World War II grease gun, 9mm. Yeah, clip comes out. Magazine. Let's see. Here, what about this pistol here? There it goes. Oop, oop. Let's see. Magazine does not come out of that, or clip. It's a little wonky, but it's okay. It works. I want to put it on his hip here. Yeah, that drive, man. We left yesterday morning about 8 o'clock, and we got there about 1:30. Of course, they're an hour. Atlanta's an hour ahead of me. I'm in Central Time. And then the service was at 2, and then got out of there about 5 o'clock, and we all just kind of went to the hotel and just crashed and just sat there. That's all we really could do, was just sit there. And the church where it was at is there's a lot of my family that's buried out there. I do mean a lot, like a good vast majority of them. And so I got a picture of me and my dad and my cousin, and because we're the last of the McLeods, and my son, of course. We're the last of the McLeod name, so my son carries it on. Anyway, so let's see. Let's try to get his rifle out of here. I have no idea what kind of rifle this is. I assume it's some kind of Russian rifle. And I like that aspect that a lot of the Cobras use Kalashnikovs and stuff like that. But I'm really not sure what this is. Does that not come off? It's a little wavy. But I mean, I like is you can bend it. You don't have to worry about, like, if it falls off the shelf, you don't really have to worry about as much breakage. It might look silly, but it's an action figure, you know. And but yeah, if anybody ever heads out to Noonan, Georgia, check out that Full Circle Toys. It's it used to be in a smaller store, and they just opened it up in a much bigger place, and that place is like 10,000 times better than what it used to be. It's so cool to be in there. And I didn't see the owners this time. Usually when I walk in there, one of the owners is somewhere. And I didn't see one. I didn't see the owner, but it could have been standing right next to me, and I just wasn't paying attention because I was looking at so much stuff. I mean, it's packed in there, and it's wall to wall, and the place is huge. They have it's on one side. It has games, and they have like a bunch of vintage games and stuff. And if you hear any background noise, background talking and stuff, it's Mr. S. He's playing his Oculus. He didn't take it with him on the trip for obvious reasons, but he's been wanting to play it like all day, and so I just said, well, we'll be home. You know, we're just doing an overnight trip because it's far. It's hard to get off work, and she wasn't getting buried. She did cremation, and they did a memorial service. And I'm not much of a public speaker, especially if I'm standing in front of a bunch of people. I freeze up and I tense, and but I just had to speak at her service because I loved her very much, and I had to say something. So I wish I would have done a little bit better of a job than I did. I kind of lost a little bit, and I couldn't control myself. But yeah, it's okay. I just wish I had done a little bit better, but everybody tells me I did fine. So my cousin said I did fine. Their daughter and her son. But anyway, let's move this guy out of the way. I like it. He looks good. I do. I like him, and I appreciate everybody. Wishing best wishes and stuff, and condolences. I appreciate all the condolences and the best wishes, and I really do. I don't know, everybody out there goes through hard loss in their life, and everybody does. It ain't just one person. Everybody does. And this was a hard loss. It really was. She was a very good person, and we both of us are cat people. She always had cats. Anyway, I also got I got another built to roll. I'm honestly digging these things. These are a lot of fun to build. They really are. It's the Cobra Sand Snake. It's 48 pieces, so not too bad to put together. It comes with a figure. And they have 2 modes. They have a dune buggy and a tack boat. That's one cool thing about these. They always had 2 modes, and that's pretty cool. I like that. I'm gonna keep it as dune buggy, and it comes with Firefly. But I'm gonna keep the dune buggy because it's called Sand Snake, so I'm just gonna keep the dune buggy part. But I'm not gonna put it together. But I am gonna open it up to look at the Firefly in there. And this is mint in box too. So I mean, this is, well, of course not mint in. It's new in box anyway. Yeah, let's take. Ooh, the wheels just fell out. I'll put this together some other time. I'm not gonna do that on film because that just takes too long. I may do a what you call those thumbnails picture. I may do a thumbnail of it put together. If I don't, I'm sorry. If I do, well, hopefully you like it. Oh my goodness. Arthur's got me a little bit over the weekend. My hands, my back and my hands have been absolutely killing me. There we go. It's is he O-ring? Yeah, he is O-ring. Some of these were O-rings, some of them were not. So, I mean, he's got the elbow articulation. Let's see. He can bend at the knee, twist. There's a knee twist. I mean, he's pretty got a good, these things usually have a pretty good range of motion on them. He could do the splits like that much because it looks like his gun is a little bit of a hindrance. But they can sit flat. Head, not really any up and down movement, just left to right. And BTR stamped on the stuff there. And anyway, and this is something here I've been wanting for a while. The Badger, they had it there. It is complete. It looks pretty good, and it even has the dang flag. That's usually missing. So I'm gonna try to as best as I can to protect that. And let's see, how does this thing even open? I'm pretty sure it opens from this side. Yeah, there it is. All right, so I don't have an O-ring Barricade, but on his file card it says that Barricade is the driver of this thing. So I'm gonna see if the modern Barricade fits in there. Now, let's see. Ooh. I was going to try to see if I can take his helmet off, but this figure honestly is a little bit fragile. He's some of the stuff on him is already kind of cracked a little bit. So if you do get him, be careful with him, especially his helmet. I'm not even going to take his helmet off because I'm afraid to break it. But I wish Mr. S wouldn't play that stupid song. It's some kind of spooky thing for this gorilla tag he's all about. He's absolutely crazy about this gorilla tag game. But anyway, let's see if we can't get him to fit in there. He doesn't have double jointed elbows, but he does have double jointed knees. So let's see if he'll fit in there. And oh, did I break it? I did not. Okay. Let's see if he fits in here. Let's see, can I get you in there any further? Let's see, you're put you there and then close that. Nope. Let's see if I can get him in there and close it without breaking him or anything else on this thing. Let's see. You might have to stick his head out the top a little bit. Oh gosh, that song is so annoying. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but oh my gosh, it's annoying. I'm about to go in there and turn it off. It's something that like add a creeper factor in the game or something like to that effect. Creepy factor or something. I don't really know, but let's see. Well, I'm just going ahead and call it and say he ain't going to fit in there. So I may just play it like this because I don't have the O-ring of him. But I always said he looks like Captain Power. And I got Captain Power here, and he does. He looks like Captain Power a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit, just similar. Maybe it was an inspiration or something. But I actually had a opportunity to meet Tim Dunnigan at Joe Fest last year. When I tell you, man, he was such a nice guy. He was super friendly, and just, you know, I was telling him my experience with Captain Power and how because when it came out, it was I was only like 4, so I was too young for it. And how I got into it was a little bit later on in life. My friend's, I think it was a cousin or brother. I can't exactly remember, but it was one of those. And he had a bunch of old toys that he gave my friend, and one of them was the you know, the ship that you aimed at the TV and you shot, and it came with some cassettes, and it was really cool. And we had a lot of fun. I'm determined I'm going to make this close somehow. No, it's just not going to work. No matter what I do, it's not going to work. So that's okay. Like I said, I may just display it like this, or I may just get his O-ring. I don't know yet. But anyway, this was our haul. I like it. I'm pretty satisfied. It's pretty nice. I really like this, and it looks well maintained too. It looks like they had a looks like it was very well maintained, and then it has a spring loaded stuff. This is when I got into GI Joe, was during the okay, there it goes. I got into GI Joe around the 90s. Yeah, so spring loaded does works very well actually. But yeah, I grew up with this kind of GI Joe. I didn't have this as a kid. It does have a working suspension on the back, but not the front. So not the front, and it's because it's got that curled up plastic suspension. It's really kind of barren on the bottom there. 1990, so I was 6, and that was, like I said, that's when I started getting into GI Joe. And again, it was like all neon and stuff like that. So, and I think I do remember seeing this at the store. I didn't get it. I don't really know why. I mean, there were so many different things I was into at that time. I was collecting Star Trek and I think it was mostly just Star Trek then, and then of course I was getting some GI Joe stuff and the core, but I think that's about it. But anyway, I've taken up enough of y'all's time. This was our haul, and I'm pretty glad we got it, and this is definitely a nice addition to the collection, and can't wait to get everything together And I got to take Mr. S back to his mom soon because she's about to, or she's got to take him to school in the morning. I wonder if, as far as I know, nothing goes here. I didn't see anything in the pictures, so this may have been like was supposed to have been something. But hey, if it's missing something, by all means, let me know. But it from all that, when I looked it up on 3D Joe's and stuff like that, it looks complete. So if I missed something, by all means, say something. However, I think it's pretty complete. It does have some stress marks on the flag there, but nothing nothing broken as of yet. So I may heat it up a little bit and kind of bend this a little more straight if I can. If not, I may just worry about it later. But anyway, everybody, take care. Have a great day. Yo, Joe.